Hey guys, welcome back to another video. To be honest, I don't really have much of an agenda for this video or a plan. I'm just going to kind of talk about it, talk about the 92nd Academy Awards, that is, and just see how we go. I don't really have a plan, but it could be fun, right? So, firstly, just to start off, I absolutely loved how Parasite swept up at this year's Oscars, this year's Academy Awards. It was fantastic. Bong Joon-ho's speeches were really great as well, though super funny at times.
미국에 할리우드가 있듯이 한국엔
I'm ready to drink tonight. So. Thank you. I will drink until next morning. Thank you.
And then I also loved how he paid tribute and just acknowledged the other directors who were nominated as well. I thought that was so fantastic and so sweet of him to say, and yeah, it just seemed so humble, and he didn't seem arrogant at all, which was really cool and nice to see.
When I was in school, I studied Martin Scorsese's films. Just to be nominated was a huge honor. I never thought I would win.
그 님이 계신데 정말 사랑합니다. 예.
When people in the US were not familiar with my film, Quentin always put my films on his list. He's here. Thank you so much.
Quentin, I love you.
And yeah, I was just really happy to see him win so many awards. I think his film Parasite this last year in 2019 was really fantastic. One of the best films of that year, hands down. So I'm great to see that it's gotten so much praise and so much attention. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. And it was also so fantastic seeing my main man, Taika Waititi, taking home that adapted screenplay Oscar. I absolutely love that. And I know it would have been also really great to see it go to Greta Gerwig, and I would have been very happy if it did go to Greta Gerwig for that specific Oscar as well. But I must say, I'm really glad I went to Taika Waititi as well. I've loved Taika Waititi's films for so long.
That's it.
The way he manages to make his movies really deep and meaningful, but also keeps them comedic, I think is very cool. I love his movies so much. If you haven't seen Boy or Hunt for the Wilder People, highly recommended. And then I'm pretty sure you've probably seen Thor Ragnarok, and then Jojo Rabbit, quite a lot of people have seen as well. If you have not yet seen Jojo Rabbit as well, go see it. It's flipping brilliant. Go see it. I'm still a little touched Greta Gerwig did not get nominated for Best Director, to be honest, because Little Woman was a brilliant movie. In fact, it was nearly perfect. Out of all the Best Picture nominations, Little Woman was definitely one of the strongest ones in my opinion. So it was really sad to not see it get much at this year's Academy Awards, besides its award for the costume design, which it definitely deserved in my opinion. But yeah, it was a little lame not to see Greta Gerwig get noticed more this year at the Academy Awards, because I thought Lady Bird was a brilliant movie. If you haven't seen Lady Bird as well, check that out. But then Little Woman as well was really good, and the way that she made this film different to the previous adaptations, it took a lot from the book, but she also made it a bit different, and at the same time she kept it relevant to today's society. It was a really great movie, and I'm really bummed she did not at least get nominated for director. I'm pretty sure you've heard that like many times before, but yeah, I'm a little upset about that. Loved that Roger Deakins got cinematography. I'm pretty sure it was obvious from the start that he was going to get it for 1917, but still, I love seeing Roger Deakins win those Oscars. First time for Blade Runner 2049 and now for 1917. Fantastic. And I've said it before, out of all the people in the film industry, like, if I could meet one person, there's a very high chance it would be Roger Deakins, just because I think he's such an amazing person. He's done so much for the film industry, and he just seems like a really genuine, nice guy. So I'd absolutely love to meet him. What else was cool? 1917 got Best Visual Effects, which some people didn't see coming. I mean, I'm happy I got it. I would have loved to have seen Avengers Endgame get it, because I thought Endgame, the visual effects in that film was like insane. But 1917, the visual effects are so good in that film. You don't even notice that they're there sometimes. And that's why it won Best Visual Effects in my opinion. And I think it deserves it, because if you go back to the film, like, there's the shots in the nighttime sequence where there's a burning church. That whole church is CG. It's visual effects. It's not really there. It's Roger Deakins made a lighting rig, this huge lighting rig, and that was there. And then they put a church over that in post production with their VFX team. So it's insane. There's a lot of other examples of great VFX in that film. So I think it did deserve it. Yeah, maybe not as much VFX as something like Avengers Endgame had, but it still definitely deserves it. And yeah, I was happy I got it. some people have been confused why Eminem was there and he did his Lose Yourself performance, and I'm just like, guys, it was because the song was nominated and won that year for Best Original Song, so he's come back to do it as a performance. That's why he's doing it. I don't know why some people are confused about this. That being said, I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was rad. It was one of the best original songs of that night, in my opinion. Some people didn't enjoy it that much, but I just think they don't enjoy Eminem, and that's why they didn't enjoy the performance. It's really funny. There's been some funny reactions, as I'm sure you have seen, from the actual Academy on the night, and then also just from Twitter and stuff like that. But I thought it was really, really cool. Some of the other performances were a bit hit and miss for me. I liked some of them, but I thought overall it was a little boring. Most of the performances. Look, it was still good. It wasn't anything different to what we've seen before. Again, it sucks not having a host, in my opinion. What I do like is that the Academy Awards are a bit shorter now, so that's great, but I do miss the hosts, to be honest. I don't know, something feels a bit missing without the host. I don't know if that's just me or not. So I personally was happy with how many awards Parasite won, and it winning Best Picture. I know for a long time 1917 was in the discussion for Best Picture for this year, and I mean, I would have been totally happy if that won, and for a matter of fact, like if most of those other movies won, I would have been totally happy with that, because I thought nearly all of them were really strong and good films. But I don't know, there was something special about Parasite, and throughout this award season I've just really been rooting for it as well. So to see it win Best Picture, which is arguably the biggest award, was absolutely fantastic. So I love that. And then just to close off this video, I don't want it to be too long. Me and my friends, every single year, we do like this little Oscars party thing. We've been doing it for the last 3 years now, properly, and we got this guy. So this is our little Oscar. You can see him here. It's a crappy little cheap plastic Oscar. It's a rip-off of an Oscar. But what we've been doing is each year, whoever wins gets a label of their name stuck to this Oscar, this trophy. So you can see here that Emma won, trying to get it to focus. Emma won in 2018, Mark won in 2019, and then finally I won this year in 2020. So that's fantastic. I was really, really happy about that. I got super close, but yeah, I was really stoked, and I was happy. I was so happy. Like, honestly, I know it's not a real Oscar, but I was happy. Hopefully one day this will be real, like a real Oscar, but we'll have to wait and see about that. But yeah, it was really great. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to my mates, because Oscars night is definitely one of my favorite nights of the whole year, and it's just fantastic getting together with really hardcore movie fans who love movies as much as I do, and who, yeah, I've just been celebrating movies with me throughout the award season as well. So it's really fantastic, and we had such a fun night. And although the Academy doesn't get it right all the time, and we feel like awards go to the wrong movies and stuff like that, it's still a really fun time, a really good night. And especially this year, I thought this year's Academy Awards was pretty strong. Besides the lack of diversity and women, we understand that, and I agree with that. That needs to be fixed. But it was great seeing Parasite, which is a foreign film, win so many awards, and I think that is a step in the right direction, and that the Academy is slowly getting there, which is good as well. So yeah, I had a really great night. I think my friends did as well. They seem to, and I cannot wait for Oscars 2021, which is kind of weird to say because that's still such a long time away. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a bit random and a bit off topic. I must say I am thinking about this long and hard, and you guys must let me know about this, but I'm thinking of sort of breaking away a bit more from movie reviews and just talking about movies, not within a review format, if that makes sense. So like, let's just say I watch a film on Netflix, not calling it a review necessarily, but just uploading a video saying, here are my thoughts on this, and then sharing my thoughts on it, and then that's it. I feel like just with reviews right now, no one's watching them, and I need to be more engaging, and I don't know. It's just an idea, I'm thinking about it. So let me know what you think about that. I'm also wanting to upload very short snippets of either reviews or making even just a short review that's like 30 seconds to a minute to upload to Instagram and Facebook, and then link that to the YouTube channel. So let me know your thoughts on that. But once again, thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are absolute legends. Let me know if you were happy with the Oscars this year and the movies that won. If not, why not? If yes, why. That'd be great to know. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content, and then press the bell icon, and that will just notify you every single time I make a new video. If you want, no pressure, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.